Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Today is Tuesday, which is my scheduled Zoom day, but super exciting that we are having BOGOs, buy one, get ones, all month long now, every single Tuesday for July. So, little change in plans. I'm going to be sharing with you guys what oils those are, what you want to use them for, why you want to have them in your collection, that sort of thing. So, super excited to dive into that. Today's BOGOs, actually, I love the fact that they are all touch rollers, which means that they are pre-diluted with fractionated coconut oil so that they are friendly and ready to go for all ages. So today's BOGO is BUY Frankincense Touch Roller. How amazing. Then you get the DigestZen and the Breathe. So buy one, get two today, actually, which is so awesome. So just to dive in a little bit on frankincense. So frankincense, you guys, I call it Frank on a first name basis. It really has so many superpowers, and it has really done some amazing things for me. And so I want to share that with you guys. Gets a little bit personal, but I had found a lump in my breasts like a few years ago and was really concerned about that. And I saw a surgeon who told me that I actually have millions of cysts, or had millions of cysts, and that surgery just really was not going to be something that I was going to dig into. So I used frankincense, this actual touch roller, every single day, twice a day when I'm just like in my routine. I've got it in there like when I'm dressing and undressing sort of thing. And just roll this right over, and you guys, I can't even like start to tell you just how amazing it has been to see the change in the tissue. So anything, lumps, bumps, concerns, scares, frankincense is really going to go to bat at that cellular level to help restore and be able to keep those cells healthy. So you definitely want to have this one around. Coincidentally, it's also a really great mood support. So just the aromatics of that when I have it in routine really supports mood, just kind of giving those chillin' vibes. So really love frankincense for that. It's also actually really great for head tension. So the roller is great for that because you can just roll it right on. So, you know, putting it right on your temples, you know, across the forehead, to the base of the skull is really great places to put frankincense to just relieve that tension. So definitely one that you want to have around. And it's also good for like scrapes and bruises and those kind of things too, that you're really just trying to help the body's natural inflammatory and immune support to kind of help get the body healing. So that's frankincense. So you buy frankincense today and you're going to get Breathe and DigestZen. And so this is just for Tuesday, you guys, July 16th. So Breathe, I actually have found a new love for, and that has been rolling it on before I exercise. And so I have always had like exercise-induced asthma type of things going on. And so I've been putting Breathe on just like my chest bone before exercise and have just not had those reactions that I've had in the past. So definitely something that is great to just really open up those airways when you're extending your breath. And then it's also good for just anything, breathing really. I used it recently, just the aromatics of it, even just getting on like a stuffy airplane. And so that was super helpful. This is the touch roller we actually dilute or diffuse Breathe every night too, because we really love the fact that it can open up those airways for sleep and kind of help not have my husband snore so much. But in the touch roller, it's great because you can have it on the go and have it with you. Just a little safety tip, it does actually have some oils in there that are photosensitive. So just make sure if you are like doing it on your chest before exercise, if you're going to be outside in the sun, that you're putting it somewhere just like under your clothing so that you're not having that sun exposure. So you want to make sure that it's not giving like a little bit of a sunburn if you're using that. But, you know, Breathe is great for just all things respiratory. So if you deal with allergies, asthma, those kind of things can help to just support you in your process with those things. And then DigestZen is all things tummy. So, going too much, having trouble not going, you've eaten something and that's really bugging you, dealing with bloating or gas, those kind of things, just swiping it on your belly, around the belly button. So great, so soothing to help calm those things down and help the body be able to do what it needs to do for digestion. So definitely want to have these staples in your life. So I wanted to go back to frankincense a little bit. I don't know if you guys have seen, there's actually been some things in the news about frankincense and some little bit of scares in the sense of like the sources are starting to be depleted because they're being oversourced. But I want to share that doTERRA has really made from the beginning of that, making sure that that's not the case for us in the way that they take care of the people who are growing the frankincense. And so we have some wonderful, wonderful relationships over in Somaliland. And so they, it's a place where like money doesn't mean a whole lot. And so they actually are doing things like paying them in advance with food. They have built several schools actually. So I was just reading how it's like upwards of like maybe 500 people are now able to go to school that never had that opportunity before. And they're having adult education at night. So they're able to, add into the things that they're able to do. They have a healthcare center that's going up to support those people there. And so that just amazes me and just like actually brings me to like an emotional state for sure when I think about the things that doTERRA is doing to make sure that they are caring for those people where it's being grown. So if you've seen some of that out there, just know that it is not something that we are concerned about in doTERRA, because we are making sure that it's not being over harvested and that the people who are doing this are able to sustain the practice of sourcing it in a really safe and smart way, so they're not having to oversource it. So I think that was super important to share with you guys as we're thinking about frankincense and seeing some of that and knowing that it really does matter the quality that you're using when you're looking for the support in the oils. So buy your frankincense to make sure that you can support you while doTERRA is out there supporting all those people for us. So super cool. So buy your frankincense touch roller today and you'll get your Breathe and your DigestZen for free. So you guys, that's 3 oils right there that you can snag today. So that's great. So please make sure that if you have any questions, you reach out to me. This deal is only for today, July 16th. I mentioned in the beginning that it's super cool that doTERRA is doing these BOGOs actually every single Tuesday for July. So we've got today and then 2 more. That's what's cool about July, having that extra week in there. So super cool to be able to share these with you guys. If you haven't gotten started with the oils yet, please reach out to me. I've got a really great starter kit going with some promotion goodies to go with that. So make sure that you reach out to me if you want to know more information about that. And if you have any other questions about these oils, I just kind of gave you my top uses. There's so many uses out there. So if you're kind of curious, if you got something going on and you want to know if, one of these oils might be the one for you, definitely reach out to me so I can help you with that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please let me know if I can help you in any way, and I'll see you around next time.